Welcome to our VCW project. We worked in collaboration with Clínicas Santa Madalena. We want to thank our advisors, Professor Luis Felipe Lages and Carlos Reis Marques, for the support throughout this project, and give special thanks to our key decision maker, whom without this project would have not been possible. Santa Madalena is a dental clinic in Portugal. With rising competition from other dental clinics with similar services, they need to make sure that they will not lose their competitive advantage. Now they're faced with the challenge of improving their internal processes to improve the overall patient journey, to retain their customers and gain an edge on their competitors through more satisfied customers. Our solution to solve this challenge is to implement a customer relationship management tool. This tool will improve different aspects of the patient journey like scheduling, patient reception, waiting times, checkouts, and follow-ups. With this, we will improve the way the patients experience treatments at Santa Madalena clinics. What do we require for this implementation? We need 4 internal employees and 2 external. The internal will be the KDM, which is our internal project manager, as well as a data analyst, a support staff, and a quality specialist. And for the external, we need the Dentrix IT, as well as a training coordinator. We expect to require a budget of around 64,000 for the first clinic, and plan to implement the CRM in the first clinic in Lisbon within 1 year. What is the expected impact? For first, we expect that the patient journey will potentially increase patient satisfaction, reduce wait times, and increase customer retention. And this will lead in the long run to increased profits through referrals and personalized services that increase operational efficiency. First, I would like to present our project team. This is Mariana, Gabriela, Antonio, and myself. We're all students from the management program at Nova. To give you a brief overview of our agenda, in the following, we will guide you through the 5 different phases of the VCW framework, which we applied for our project. Let's begin by talking about phase 1 of the project, define. We're going to start by talking about the diagnostics of the Santa Madalena clinic. This will help us define the challenge as well as the causes that lay beneath this challenge. Last but not least, we will present our KPIs, which we developed for this project. Let's begin with the background. Clínicas Santa Madalena currently owns 20 dental clinics, with over 200 dental offices. With more than 500 specialists and 600,000 appointments per year, the clinic presents a big player in the industry market here in Portugal. Also, Clínicas Santa Madalena has a national network of large dental clinics, with a current investment in innovation, improving facilities, equipment, and materials. They have a dynamic and efficient multidisciplinary team and are pioneers of quality certification in this sector, with more than 25 health insurance agreements. More about the clinic. Their mission is to take even better care of the patient's oral health, while they value quality, rigor, humanism, and sustainability. With these, they envision to be the best chain of dental clinics in Portugal. So now that we understood a little bit about the clinic, we need to compare it to its main competitors here in Portugal and to understand the competitive environment. We chose the 4 biggest competitors of Clínicas Santa Madalena. Next to we have Malo Clinic with 6 clinics across Portugal. They offer different services, very similar to Santa Madalena Clinic services, but they stand out with their all-in-4 dental implant procedure. Their overall rating is 64.9 according to our review website, where we compared all 5 in terms of customer rating. Next is Oral Med. With 60 clinics, they are the largest of the competitors. Also offering similar services as Madalena, they are known for their high-end technology, customized treatment plans, as well as their professional teams. They offer very simple checkups for operations. Their overall review is 58.8. Another competitor is Clínicas Médicas, with 9 clinics. They also offer very similar services. With state-of-the-art dental equipment, they have very high-skilled staff and offer personalized finance guarantees. This shows in the highest ranking of all of the 5 clinics, with 85.5. Last but not least, we look at Joaquim Chaves Sode, which have 3 dental clinics. The number of treatments are lower compared to the other competitors. With an overall satisfaction score of only 39.9, they scored the lowest in terms of reputation among customers. With this overview of competitors, we see how similar some of the strongest competitors of Santa Madalena clinics are, and this shows the urgency of the problem they are facing with losing their competitive advantage. Now we want to get an even better understanding of what Clínicas Santa Madalena is, what environment they operate in, and where their strengths and weaknesses lie. And we begin with our 5C analysis. So the company, Clínicas Santa Madalena, they specialize in a broad range of dental services. And they have quality care and have advanced dental technology. Their customers serve a diverse demographic, as all age groups come to this clinic, and they value quality, convenience, and customer service, as they appeal to all age groups for various dental needs. In terms of competitors, we already saw the competitive analysis, and they face competition from other dental clinics and other alternative healthcare providers, which all offer very similar services to Clínicas Santa Madalena. They stand out with its network and quality reputation, however. In terms of collaboration, they partner with dental care suppliers, insurance companies, and healthcare technology firms, and engage in different alliances for insurance coverage and dental health promotions. When it comes to the climate, they operate in a growing dental care market with increasing oral awareness. However, regulatory and economic factors very much influence the service and the delivery as well as the demand. Let's dive deeper into the analysis of Clínicas Santa Madalena. Therefore, we want to look at the SWOT analysis, where we examine the strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats that impact our strategic planning and operational effectiveness. Starting with the strength, they pride themselves over their professional staff that ensures high-quality service across all locations. With wide range of services, strong reputation, national presence, empowers them to meet diverse patient needs and maintain trust within the community they serve. Moving on to weaknesses. We've identified several areas needing improvement. Their digital presence is not as robust as it could be, which can affect how we engage with tech-savvy customers in such a way. Communication gaps have also been noted, particularly impacting customer satisfaction regarding waiting times. Additionally, limited weekend appointment availability restricts access for patients needing flexible scheduling options. For opportunities, there is a substantial room for growth. By enhancing operational efficiencies and adding more feedback channels, they can engage their customers more effectively and increase their overall satisfaction. Improving employee satisfaction will also retain the talented staff and reduce turnover rates. Moreover, staying abreast of technological advancement can help them streamline operations and improve patients' care. Lastly, the threats. The healthcare industry is highly competitive, and staying ahead requires constant innovation to meet evolving customer expectations. Rising costs and higher staff turnover present ongoing challenges. Additionally, failing to keep up with the latest technological advancement could hinder the ability to offer the best possible care. So now, moving on, let's discuss how we can turn these insights into actionable strategies moving forward. Following our SWOT analysis, we are now delving deeper into the strategic landscape of Clínicas Santa Madalena using our TAUS analysis. This method not only helps us understand our internal strengths and weaknesses, but also aligns with them, with the external opportunities and threats to form a comprehensive strategies. After we saw the strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats on the previous slide, let's explore the 4 strategic directions from the TAUS matrix. The first one being the strength and opportunity strategy. Here we leverage the strong professional team and robust service range to capitalize on new technologies that improve efficiency and patient care. The second one is the weakness opportunity strategy. This involves tackling the weaknesses by embracing technological opportunities, thus improving the digital presence and reducing patient wait times. The third one is strengths, threats, and strategy. By focusing on our internal strength, such as the expertise of our staff, we can mitigate external threats like competitive pressures and maintain our market position despite our challenges. The fourth one is the weakness threat strategy. Finally, addressing the weaknesses and preparing for potential threats involves enhancing the online services and internal communication to manage costs and maintain higher service quality during times of high staff turnover. In conclusion, by strategically aligning the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats through these four approaches, Clínicas Santa Madalena can not only navigate its current challenges, but also position itself for future growth and success. Coming to the last part of Phase 1A, the diagnostics, where we delve into the stakeholder analysis for our project, focusing on the involvement and impact of each key group throughout the project's lifecycle. Firstly, let's talk about our key decision maker. He's directly involved in Phases 1, 3, and 5 of our project. His participation and influence are important as he has the authority to allocate resources, set priorities, and guide the directions of our initiative. His interest in the project is high due to a significant role in decision-making and strategic planning. Moving on to our patients. Their involvement is indirect, yet their influence on the project's success is undeniable. Patients have a high interest in the project since the improvements directly benefit them, impacting their care experience at our clinic. Their feedback is invaluable, shaping our approach to enhance service delivery. Regarding our doctors, although their involvement is also indirect and their participation in decision-making is limited, their influence is direct. Their interest ranges from medium to high because any changes we implement can significantly affect their workflow and treatment delivery. The frontline staff are directly involved in Phases 3 and 5, as they interact with the patients daily and their insights into patient needs are critical for refining the service delivery process. Their high level of interest stems from their direct engagement in implementing changes that affect their day-to-day operations. And lastly, the IT department, which is directly involved in Phase 5, focusing on technological enhancements. Although their overall interest is lower compared to the other stakeholders, their role is crucial. They ensure that the technological solutions we implement are effective, sustainable, and aligned with the clinic's needs. In conclusion, understanding the roles, influence, and interests of these stakeholders is very essential for navigating the project's complexity and driving towards success. So each stakeholder group brings unique perspective and values that are integral to our project's development and execution. Having completed the initial part of Phase 1, we now move on to Phase 1B, where we define the primary challenge that we want to tackle on this project. Drawing from our comprehensive diagnostic phase, we've pinpointed a critical challenge, and that is how can Clínicas Santa Madalena enhance their overall patient journey. As we recognize, the patient journey involves multiple stages, as outlined below. In collaboration with our key decision maker, we've identified specific aspects of the patient journey where the clinic experiences its greatest difficulties. So let's explore these areas in detail and discuss potential improvements. Now let us look more closely at the focus areas of the patient journey and identify the root cause of the issues and setting the stage for potential solutions. Starting with the scheduling. In the initial phase where patients book their appointments, several challenges are evident. Limited booking options can lead to inconvenient appointment times for the patients. Inefficiencies are characterized by issues like double bookings and long waits for available slots. This can often result in difficulties in rescheduling or canceling appointments, which then leads to no-shows and wasted slots, negatively affecting both patient satisfaction and the operational efficiency. Then we come to patient reception. Overcrowded reception areas can be the result of slow check-in processes and inadequate data entry requirements that contribute to the congestion. When it comes to waiting time, wait times beyond scheduled appointments is a lack of effective communication about the status of delays and exaggerates the frustration of patients, significantly impacting their overall experience. Last is checkouts. With an administrative closeout process, payment and future appointment scheduling are often complicated by billing errors and disputes. Inefficiencies in scheduling follow-up appointments lead to suboptimal continuity of care. Time-consuming checkout process can create bottlenecks, resulting in a crowded clinic exit and detracting further from the patient experience. And last but not least, the follow-ups. Finally, the post-visit phase, a follow-up communication that is inconsistent leads to patient feeling neglected. The absence of a personalized approach in their communication can diminish patient trust and loyalty. Additionally, a system for tracking and reminding patients of necessary follow-up care or appointment needs to be adequate. Understanding these causes helps us focus on the most critical areas for improvement. The next steps involve discussing and implementing solutions to challenges we discussed to enhance every stage of the patient journey, ensuring a seamless and positive experience from start to finish. So now we come to the second part of our cause and effect analysis. In this case, we did the 5 whys to understand the root problem. And we began with our main challenge and the question, why does Clínicas Santa Madalena need to enhance their overall customer journey? And the answer to that is because Clínicas Santa Madalena needs to improve their patient satisfaction. And why is that? Well, to ensure that patients have a positive and comfortable experience during their interactions with the clinic. And the answer to that is why? To build and maintain a strong reputation for quality healthcare services and foster trust among patients. And the answer to the next why is to retain existing patients and attract new ones to stay ahead of its competitors. And the last answer to the last why is to increase positive word of mouth, leading to increased visibility and reputation of the clinic. Now that we come to understand the cause and effects that led us to our challenge, we want to look at the resources we have for this project. And that's why we did the 3Ms analysis. We begin with looking at the money, where together with our KDM, we discuss an initial budget for the project solution of 50,000 euros. Second, we look at the manpower. Here we have the KDM as well as the IT support staff from the Clínicas Santa Madalena for any solution. And last but not least, we look at the minutes, where we say that the solution should be implemented within 1 year and in a pessimistic scenario within 1.5 years. Coming to our statement of objectives, where we define a SMART goal for the solution that we want to implement. SMART is being customer attraction, retention, shorter appointment wait times, and improved internal and external communication. In terms of measurable, we say that we want to increase the patient satisfaction by 20% during the following year, as indicated by online reviews. Regarding attainable, the increased customer satisfaction by training frontline staff on effective communication and empathy skills to improve patients' interaction and handle their problems more effectively using effective tools or methods. When it comes to relevant, we want to ensure that the suggested enhancements are consistent with the clinic's overarching purpose of providing great patient care and experience, as we saw in the beginning, and contribute to the long-term patient loyalty and strong word-of-mouth referrals. And last but not least, timely. Over the course of 1 year, Clínicas Santa Madalena will strategically assess, plan, implement, and evaluate and refine targeted enhancements across all facets of the patient journey that we looked at, to ensure that the continual improvements and alignments with the clinic's objectives are ensured. Those are our statements of objective for the solution that we want to implement. Now we come to the last part of Phase 1, Phase 1C, where we look at the KPIs. For our project, we defined 3 groups of KPIs. Those are the team KDM KPIs, the short-term KPIs, as well as the long-term KPIs. For the team KPIs, we have defined the cross-functional collaboration, as well as the VCW skill enhancement for each of the team members. Then we have the satisfaction with the division of tasks in each phase between the team. Timely delivery of each of the team members' work is another KPI we defined. Regular meetings with the KDM, and last but not least, KDM's satisfaction with the final solution are our last 2 project KPIs. Then we come to the short-term KPIs. Those will be measured within the first 6 months of implementing the solution. And that is the feedback collection, the appointment waiting time, the customer satisfaction, and the employee satisfaction. So we want to measure how they increased after implementing our solution. And then we come to the long-term KPIs. Those will be measured after the time period of 1 year, and they are customer retention. So how many customers do they retain now after implementing the solution compared to before, as well as conversion rates, and last but not least, number of appointments, where we want to see that the number of appointments increase with the implementation of our solution. Now that we've seen the different categories of our KPIs, we have a table to see how we're going to measure each of the KPIs and what is the status. The status is divided either in the expected status, if it could not have been measured until now, or the current status if we measured how it is currently. And we begin with the project KPIs, which we want to measure until the end of the project. The expected status for those KPIs are all that they will be fully achieved. Then we come to the short-term KPIs, beginning with the feedback collection. We consider it not yet achieved as it's not perfect right now. So we're going to measure number of feedback submissions received from our stakeholders. The same goes for the appointment and waiting time. We say that this is currently not achieved as the appointment waiting time is not ideal right now. And we're going to measure it with the average waiting time from check-in to the consultation. And then we come to the overall customer satisfaction, where we said that it's partially achieved because, as we saw in the competitive analysis, Clínicas Santa Madalena has a pretty well score compared to other competitors. Nonetheless, it's not perfect and there's room for improvement. That's why it's partially achieved. Then we come to the employee satisfaction with the solution, where we expect it to be fully achieved, ideally at the end of the implementation. And last but not least, our long-term KPIs, where we also said that they're not yet achieved, and then we're going to measure them after 12 months, and hopefully then they will be fully achieved.
Welcome to phase 2 of our process, where we delve into the exploration of ideas, criteria, and the purification of concepts essential to address the challenge faced by Clínicas Santa Madalena. Okay, let's move on phase 2A, methods. In this slide, we delve into our meticulous process for idea generation and criteria selection. We commence with robust primary research methods such as individual brainstorming and brainwriting, fostering a dynamic exchange of ideas. Complementing these, our secondary research avenues include in-depth exploration through journals, consultation with ChatGPT, and insights from Gemini. This comprehensive approach yields a rich tapestry of concepts and criteria. To refine this and to actionable solution tailored to Clínicas Santa Madalena's needs, we employ the POCER method. This methodological tool ensures that only the most relevant and effective ideas are selected, poised to address the specific challenge faced by Clínicas Santa Madalena. Phase 2A, generation of ideas. In this slide, we present the culmination of our idea generation process, encompassing all concepts derived from the preceding stages. These ideas are meticulously created to enhance the patient journey within Clínicas Santa Madalena, aimed at elevating the overall consumer experience. These ideas are organized into 5 overarching categories: patient experience enhancements, technology and digital integration, community and engagement, healthcare support and education, and operational efficiency. Each category represents a strategic focus area aimed at addressing various aspects of the patient journey, ensuring a comprehensive and seamless experience throughout their interaction with the clinic. Moving forward, we have POCER methods for ideas. We introduce the POCER method as a strategic tool for evaluating ideas within our framework. Divided into 4 categories: keep, review, multiply, and kill, this method provides a structured approach to idea selection. Ideas characterized under keep represent those deemed most promising for enhancing the patient journey within Clínicas Santa Madalena. They undergo further development and implementation due to their demonstrated potential. Meanwhile, ideas in the review and multiply categories possess elements worth exploring and refining in subsequent phases. Though not immediately qualified for keep, they offer valuable insights for future enhancements. Conversely, ideas classified under kill did not meet the criteria for advancement. However, their exclusion allows us to focus resources on the most promising concepts. We are now in phase 2B, generation of criteria. We unveiled the culmination of our collaborative effort in formulating criteria crucial for refining the patient journey within Clínicas Santa Madalena. These criteria have been meticulously crafted to ensure a holistic approach to enhancing the customer experience. Organized into 7 macro categories, these criteria encapsulate diverse aspects essential for optimizing patient satisfaction and operational efficiency. We have patient and staff experience, technology and innovation, strategic alignment and impact, regulatory and compliance, performance and outcomes, operational excellence, adaptability and accessibility. Each category represents a strategic focus area aimed at addressing specific challenges and opportunities within the healthcare landscape. Together, these criteria serve as guiding principles shaping the development and implementation of initiatives aimed at elevating the overall patient experience at Clínicas Santa Madalena. Let's talk about poker method criteria. In this slide, we showcase our utilization of the poker method not only for the evaluation but also for refining the criteria generated initially. Our objective was to identify and retain criteria deemed essential for addressing the challenges faced by Clínicas Santa Madalena. Through the application of the poker method to both ideas and criteria, we ensure a rigorous and objective approach to decision making, leading us toward the selection of the most impactful strategy for Clínicas Santa Madalena.
Moving on to phase 2C, purified ideas. This is where we get the results from applying our program method. So we can see we resulted in 13 final purified ideas, which we will bring into phase 3 assess. The ideas can be segmented in 3 different types. The first one being the patient experience and engagement ideas. The second one being technological and digital integration ideas. And the last one being operational efficiency ideas. So with this idea, we can guarantee that we will have a profound impact on the clinic operations and the overall patient experience. Last but not least, for phase 2C, we have our purified criteria. After applying the poker method also for our initial ideas for criteria, we were left with 12 different criteria which we will bring into phase 3 so that our key decision maker can decide which ones we will continue to use.
We just arrived in phase 3, assess of our process. We engaged our key decision makers to select the most promising ideas and criteria for addressing our challenge. The key medians play a pivotal role by establishing a ranking system for compulsory criteria and ideas, ensuring we focus on the most critical aspects. Additionally, the IA assign weights to optional criteria, providing further clarity on their importance. During this phase, stakeholders are also brought into discussion, offering valuable insights and perspectives. Together, we refine our approach, prioritizing the criteria and ideas that will drive our project forward. We are now in phase 3A in the selection of ideas. We are pleased to share with you the outcomes of our collaboration with our KDM, key decision makers, so the selected ideas that have emerged from our collaboration. These ideas are the most suitable ideas based on our challenge, on the challenge that the Clínicas Santa Madalena is facing. These ideas are grouped into 2 categories: the patient experience and engagement, which find into post-visit follow-up, patient segmentation, tailored communication, and start training programs, and those focused on technology and digital integration as CRM implementation, digital check-in and appointment system, and telemedicine services. Moving forward, we have the phase 3B in the selection of criteria, in which we can see the criteria selected through a meeting with our KDM. Indeed, these criteria proved to be the most adaptable in order to solve the situation and the challenge that Santa Madalena Clinic is facing. We can find adaptability to different geographics, adaptability to different demographics, patient impact, innovation, cross-functional collaboration, alignment with strategic goals, and patient-centric approach. These are all the criteria selected with our KDM. Coming to the end of phase 3, we are taking our final criteria, sort them into must-have filters and nice-to-have filters. From our final criteria, which we will use to select our solution, we picked 4 as must-have filters and ranked them. The patient-centric approach has been identified as our most important filter. The second one is the adaptability to different demographics, which is closely followed by the filter adaptability to different geographics. For our last must-have filter, we choose alignment with strategic actions. So, moving on for our final solution, the nice-to-have filters, which will be applied on our generated ideas, are patient impact, innovation, and cross-functional collaboration. These three have been weighted from 50% for the patient impact, 30% for the innovation filter, and the first cross-functional collaboration with 20%. This ranking in different ways, we can now move on to look for our ideal solution which can fulfill this determined criteria.
Now we'll be diving into phase 4 of our project, where we'll be narrowing down potential solutions based on specific criteria. This phase is crucial in selecting the most suitable solutions for Clínicas Santa Madalena, ensuring alignment with our objectives and priorities. We begin by applying the value creation funnel, prioritizing 4 must-have filters sorted in order of relevance, starting with a patient-centric approach, followed by adaptability to different demographics and adaptability to different geographics, and also the alignment with the strategic action of the company. Through this process, where we have started with 7 ideas: digital check-in and appointment system, telemedicine services, patient segmentation, post-visit follow-up, CRM implementation, staff training programs, and also tailored communication, we identified 3 final solutions: CRM implementation, digital check-in and appointment system, and telemedicine services. For a better understanding of the VCF, there is a complete overview in the appendix. Next, we conducted a multi-criteria decision analysis incorporating nice-to-have filters, which are patient impact, innovation, and cross-functional collaboration. CRM implementation emerged as a top choice, aligning best with our objective and receiving approval for the key decision maker. One notable trend in the Portuguese dental market is the emphasis on quality and patient satisfaction. With consumers becoming more discerning about their healthcare choices, dental clinics are under pressure to deliver excellent service and outcomes to retain and attract patients. This focus on quality has led to investments in modern equipment, advanced treatment techniques, and ongoing professional development for dental practitioners. Moreover, the dental market in Portugal is also influenced by factors such as the price sensitivity among consumers and the availability of dental insurance coverage. While there is a demand for high quality dental care, many patients are also conscious of cost and seek affordable options, leading to price competition among clinics. Our solution focuses on effective communication and streamlined services to address these challenges, enhancing differentiation and service quality. Implementing a CRM in a dental clinic is a smart choice for those looking to optimize management, improve patient care and experience, and increase operational efficiency. Centralizing information, automating process, and the possibility of personalizing care are some of the many benefits that a CRM offers. By adopting this technology, clinics are better prepared to face the competitive challenge of the healthcare market, providing excellent care and building lasting relationships with their patients. The CRM implementation addresses key challenges identified by the KDM, including scheduling, reception, waiting time management, checkouts, and follow-ups. It consolidates schedules, integrates queue management system, provides staff alerts, and automates follow-up communications to improve patient experience and clinics operations. We evaluated several CRM systems, including Dentrix, EagleSoft, OpenDental, and CurveDental, based on their unique feature and suitability. Let's look a bit deeper into one of them. First, Dentrix stands as a comprehensive practice management solution tailored specifically for dental businesses. Its robust feature set encompasses advanced treated planning, complete case management, integrated claims and seamless claim submission, customizable clinical charting options, patient communication tools, and an analytics dashboard for monitoring practice performance. Dentrix offers a comprehensive suite of tools to streamline administrative tasks and enhance patient care with dental clinics. Followed by EagleSoft, is renowned for its user-friendly design and extensive capabilities designed to streamline operations in dental practices. Notable features include voice-activated and hands-free clinical documentation, digital imaging integration for patient image analysis, integration with revenue well for patient communication and marketing automation, visual treatment timelines for patient education, and a mobile app for convenient access to patient information and scheduling. EagleSoft empowers dental teams with efficient tools to optimize practice efficiency and enhance patient experiences. The third we analyzed was Open Dental. Open Dental distinguishes itself as an open source dental practice management software, offering researchability and cost effectiveness. Key features include an open API for integration with third-party software, customizable smart forms for digital patient intake and consent management, a web-based patient portal for secure appointment booking, automated tasks lists and reminders for staff productivity, and centralized administration for multi-site practices. OpenDental provides adaptable solutions to meet the specific needs of dental practices while maintaining affordability. Last but not least, Curve Dental is a cloud-based dental practice management software known for its simplicity and scalability. Its features include a smart scheduling algorithm to optimize appointment slots, digital signature capabilities for consent forms and treatment plans, HIPAA compliant secure messaging for internal communication, and online patient forms and virtual consultations. Curve Dental offers intuitive tools designed to promote dental team coordination and streamline clinic workflows in a scalable cloud-based environment. At the end, we found Dentric as the preferred choice due to its comprehensive features and alignment with our project requirements. Dentrix offers comprehensive solutions addressing our clinic's gaps, including schedule consolidation, queue management, staff alert, and billing integration. Dentrix features strengthen patient engagement, streamline operations, and enhance clinics' efficiency. We outline the specific benefits of implementing the CRM across various phases of the patient journey. These 5 phases are the ones that, together with the KDM, we identified as the ones that were the pain points of Clínicas Santa Madalena, and so we are focusing on them. Starting with the scheduling, we believe by consolidating schedules from various sources, the CRM offers a unique scheduling interface, reducing booking conflicts and enhancing appointment availability, followed by the patient reception. The queue management system ensures an efficient check-in process, reducing reception congestion and streamlining patient intake for a smoother experience. Then the waiting time with staff alerts and notifications. The CRM provides real-time flows alerts for staff, more accurate wait time estimates, and improved patient throughput. Checkouts, integration with billing and payment processing systems enables seamless checkout, featuring integrated billing and payments and a faster checkout process, and also reduced administrative errors. Then the follow-ups, automated follow-up communication facilitates appointment reminders and also treatment plan discussions, offering automated patient communication, timely reminders for care continuity, and personalized post-visit engagement. Continuing with the value proposition, we believe that implementing the CRM will reduce costs in the long term, but will also streamline administrative processes and improve patient satisfaction by reducing waiting times and enhancing treatment processes. It increases clinic efficiency, optimizes scheduling, and fosters patient engagement and satisfaction, delivering long-term value. Now I'll be introducing the prototype, which showcases Dentric's robust features tailored to streamline operations and enhance patient experiences at Clínicas Santa Madalena. Starting with the scheduling, the unified scheduling interface, Dentrix offers a centralized platform where schedules from various sources, such as different partners or practitioners, can be consolidated into one unified interface. This eliminates the need for staff to juggle multiple scheduling tools or systems. Also reducing booking conflicts with Dentrix unified scheduling interface, the likelihood to double booking or scheduling conflicts is significantly reduced. This ensures that appointments are efficiently managed without overlapping or conflicting schedules. Also, the enhanced appointment availability by consolidating schedules and reducing conflicts. Dentrix enhances appointment availability for patients. This means more time slots are open, making it easier for patients to schedule appointments at their convenience. About the patient reception feature, we verified there will be an efficient check-in process. Dentrix queue management system streamlines the patient check-in process by providing an efficient and intuitive interface. Patients can quickly check in upon arrival, minimizing waiting times and congestion at the reception desk. It will also reduce reception congestion, as I said. This queue management system, Dentrix helps reduce congestion and long queues at the reception desk by efficiently managing patient flow. This creates a more organized and welcoming reception area for patients, and will also streamline patient intake because Dentrix optimizes patient intake procedures by automating administrative tasks and providing staff with tools to efficiently manage patient arrivals. This streamlines the intake process, allowing staff to focus more on providing quality care to patients. About the waiting time, this feature is about the real-time flow alert for staffs. Dentrix staff alerts and notification system provides real-time updates and patient flow, allowing staff to proactively manage wait times and address bottlenecks as they arise. More accurate wait time estimates with Dentrix data-driven approach, staff can make more accurate estimates of wait times based on real-time patient flow data. This helps manage patient expectation and reduce frustrating caused by long wait times, and also improved patient throughput by optimizing patient flow and minimizing wait times. Dentrix improve overall patient throughput, allowing clinics to serve more patients efficiently without compromising on quality of care. For the checkouts, the integrated billing and payments, Dentrix seamlessly integrates with billing and payment processing systems, allowing for a smooth and streamlined checkout process. Patients can easily settle bills and payments without the hassle of separate transactions or administrative errors. There will be a faster checkout process. With Dentrix integrated billing and payment capabilities, the checkout process is expedited and reducing waiting times and enhancing the overall patient experience, and will also reduce administrative errors by automating billing and payment process and integrating with existing systems. Dentrix helps reduce the likelihood of administrative errors such as incorrect charges or billing discrepancies, ensuring accuracy and reliability. For the follow-ups, there will be automated patient communication. Dentrix automates follow-up communication with patients, sending timely reminders for appointments, treatment plan discussions, and post-visit follow-ups. This ensures that patient stays engaged and informed throughout their treatment journey. Timely reminders for care continuity. With Dentrix automated communication system, patients receive timely reminders for upcoming appointments, medication refills, or follow-up visits, promoting continuity of care and adherence to treatment plans. And last but not least, the personalized post-treatment engagement. Dentrix enables personalized post-visit engagement by allowing clinics to tailor follow-up communications based on their each patient's specific needs and preferences. This fosters a deeper level of patient engagement and satisfaction, ultimately leading to improved health outcomes.
Finally, we're moving into the phase 5, the act. We're reaching the peak of our journey with the value creation wheel, and this phase marks the transition from the planning to the implementation, where we turn our strategies into actions. And phase 5 in this case consists of three main components. Phase 5A, which is the 3Ms and business model, the phase 5B, which is the test and KPI evaluation, and finally the phase 5C, which is basically the implementation and structure. As we said in the context of Santa Madalena Clinics, our goals for phase 5 is to create and incorporate a CRM system tailored not only to optimize patient management, but also to enhance operational efficiencies within the dental clinic. Now let's explore how each of these components contribute to our ultimate goal of successfully implementing the CRM. Now in phase 5A of our value creation wheel, we'll take a look on the 3Ms: manpower, money, and minutes. These are essential components that will drive our success as we move forward with implementing our CRM in the Santa Madalena clinics in Portugal. Now let's take a quick look of what each of these entail. So to start off the manpower, we've identified both internal and external manpower requirements to support this initiative. Internally, we'll need key roles such as KDMs, data analysts, quality insurance specialists, and support staff. Externally, we'll be collaborating with Dentrix IT and engaging a training coordinator to ensure smooth implementation and adoption. Further on, we have the money, where we've prepared two scenarios: an optimistic one projecting a budget of 63,712 euros for the first year, and the pessimist one, anticipating a budget of 94,520 euros for over 1.5 years. So these projections account for various factors to ensure financial preparedness for the implementation process. Now, lastly, the minutes, where we've outlined the timeline for the project, starting with the kickoff in Q2, followed by system design and development in Q3, and testing and training in Q4 of this year, 2024. Well, in 2025, we'll focus on the deployment and adoption, and further the ongoing monitoring and optimization efforts. So, as you can see, these are the requirements that will lay out the foundation for a successful implementation process. Now, let's delve deeper into these areas to understand how they contribute to the overall strategy. Let's start with manpower. So, as we know, manpower plays a crucial role in the successful implementation of our customer relationship manager at Santa Madalena Clinics. So let's take a closer look at the necessary manpower for the project. Let's start off by the internal employees. As we know, there will be a project manager, also known as our key decision maker, which will be responsible for overseeing the implementation process, coordinating the tasks, managing the timelines, and ensuring a successful project delivery. He has a predicted conclusion date of the Q1 of 2025. Furthermore, we'll have a data analyst responsible for migrating the existing patient data into the Dentrix system, ensuring data integrity and providing insights into the best practices of data management, with a predicted conclusion date of Q2 of 2025. Further on, we have a quality assurance specialist, which also will be crucial in implementing the CRM. He tests the Dentrix system for functionality, usability, and performance to identify and resolve any issues before deployment, with a predicted conclusion date of also Q2 of 2025. And lastly, we have the support staff in the internal employees, which assist with the administrative tasks, troubleshooting, and user support during the implementation process. In this case, continuous support is expected, since these are the employees which we go day to day on the tasks and with the CRM, and which are also responsible for giving feedback of how it is helping manage the clinics. Moreover, we know that the project manager, data analyst, and quality assurance specialist, although with the predicted conclusion dates, can stay longer to ensure the successful implementation. Now, further on, we have the external employees. In this sense, we have the Dentrix IT and the training coordinator. The Dentrix IT, as we all know, will configure the Dentrix system, integrate it with the existing systems, and provide technical support throughout the whole implementation process. In this case, continuous support is also expected, since we don't know what any issues can come up after deployment and further need to be monitored. Lastly, we'll have the training coordinator, which develops training materials, conducts training sessions for the staff members, and provides ongoing support to once again ensure the smooth transition to the new CRM system. The predicted conclusion date is Q4 2024. Now lastly, by leveraging this skilled team of internal and external resources, we've poised to navigate the implementation process effectively and ensure the successful adoption of our new CRM system. Now we're moving on to phase 5A minutes, which plays a crucial role in structuring the plan and establishing the timeline for the successful implementation of the CRM in the Santa Madalena clinics. Let's break down the milestones and the expected timeline. Firstly, we have milestone 1, which is a project kickoff. It will start in May 2024 and end in August. we'll establish the project team, where we'll found a cross-functional team, including stakeholders from various departments, to ensure diverse perspectives and expertise. With this in mind, we also defined the project scope and objectives, which clearly outline the goals and deliverables of the CRM project, and to ensure that they align with the clinic's strategic objectives. Further on, we'll have the initial software procurement and selection. In this case, we'll conduct thorough research to evaluate available CRM options and procure the most suitable software for the clinic needs. Now, we'll move on to milestone 2, which is the system design and development. It will start in August 2024 and end in November of the same year. In here, the objectives are a bit different. We will customize the CRM to fit the clinic workflow. In this case, we'll work closely with the software vendor to tailor the CRM system to the specific process and requirements of Santa Madalena clinics. Further on, we'll develop and configure the system integration. So as we know, there are already systems in place in Santa Madalena clinics, and here the goal is to integrate the CRM within those existing systems, such as electronic health records and practice management software, to ensure seamless data flow and interoperability. Now, we'll have the milestone 3, which is the testing and training, almost close to the deployment finish line. So in this case, it will start in October 2024 and then in January of 2025. We will be training the staff on the CRM usage, so provide comprehensive training sessions for all staff members to familiarize them with the features and functionalities of the CRM system, and in this case, ensure proficiency in its usage and handling overall. And also, we'll be doing system testing and feedback, which means that we'll conduct thorough testing of the CRM system to identify and address any bugs, errors, or usability issues. In this case, gather feedbacks from users to also refine and optimize the system performance. In here, the quality assurance specialist will take a pivotal role in ensuring the successful implementation. Now let's move on to the milestone 4, which is the deployment and adoption. In this one, we'll start in January 2025. And in this phase, the system will go live, the rollout system to all users across the clinic, and begin utilizing it for daily operations and patient interactions. And lastly, we have milestone 5, which is about monitoring and optimization. We'll evaluate the system performance and measure it against KPIs, continually monitor the system performance and user satisfaction, as long as key performance indicators to identify areas for improvement and ensure alignment with the business goals that the clinic established. In this case, the system will be continuously evaluated as long as it lives. Implement a process for ongoing evaluation and optimization of the CRM system is expected to adapt to changing needs and maintain its effectiveness over time. So, it's also important to note that while CRM implementations have defined guidelines, accurately predicting the duration of each milestone can be challenging due to various factors. However, with careful planning and execution, we're confident in our ability to achieve success with the identified timelines. Now, let's delve deep into the budget required for successful implementation of our CRM at Santa Madalena clinics. We've outlined and detailed the expenses necessary for hiring manpower and acquiring the CRM software. So let's start by the Dentrix IT general costs, where we have an enrollment fee, where it will provide the enrollment service to initiate the integration process. Then we have a database conversion fee, and this expense covers the conversion of existing patient data into a format compatible with the Dentrix system. And thirdly, we have a monthly subscription. The ongoing subscription fee ensures access to the Dentrix CRM software and continuous support services. Further on, we'll have a training coordinator, which we assumed that has 2 weeks of necessary training and each day with 2 hours of training, which basically will be responsible for developing the comprehensive training materials tailored to the clinic-specific workflows and tailored to the support staff that will deal with the CRM in day-to-day. I will not detail the numbers, but you can see them on the slide. And in this case, we also have the data analyst mentioned in the internal employees. This one will have a base salary of 32,000 euros. And in this case, the data analyst will play a crucial role in the migrating existing patient data into the Dentrix system, as we already assured in the manpower slide. Now, further on, we'll have a quality assurance specialist, which will be responsible for testing the Dentrix system for functionality, usability, and performance, as we said, and to try to identify and resolve any issues before deployment. So, this gives us a pessimistic and an optimistic scenario, and it's important to note that these are absolutely necessary expenditures for the CRM implementation. While some assumptions were made to estimate these values, no further costs could be cut down without compromising the quality and success of the project. Additionally, considering both the optimistic and pessimistic scenarios outlined in the introductory slide of 3Ms, we have budget accordingly to ensure financial preparedness for potential outcomes. As we see, we have one with 62,712 euros and one with 94,520 euros, which are respectively the optimist and the pessimist scenario. Now, as we transition into the business model section, we'll identify key areas of our plan that will undergo the changes with the implementation of the CRM. Let's talk about key partners, where CRM technology providers will be added as one key partner, highlighting the integration of their expertise and solutions into our operations to support the CRM implementation. Further on, in terms of key activities, advanced customer relationship management will be acquired through the CRM, and this will be considered a core activity, emphasizing the commitment to leverage technology to enhance interactions with patients and improve overall satisfaction. And of course, this will have impacts on the value proposition as well, where we clarified and enhanced patient journey quality by leveraging the CRM implementation to ensure attention to detail and quality throughout the patient journey, underscoring our dedication to delivering exceptional patient experiences. In terms of customer relationships, we'll have an increased efficient appointment management, utilizing the CRM tools to streamline appointment scheduling and enhance the patient booking process. Further on, in terms of feedback integration, we'll integrate feedback mechanisms into the CRM system to gather insights and improve service quality based on patient input. And proactive engagement, by leveraging the CRM data to proactively engage with patients, providing personalized communications and timely follow-ups. Now, in terms of key resources, we can now consider the CRM technology as a key resource to support the enhanced customer relationship management efforts, and the patient base as a key resource by utilizing the patient data stored in the CRM system to inform decision-making and personalize patient interactions. Lastly, let's talk about the cost structure, where all these were already contemplated in the money part, so we will not delve so deep into these ones. But of course, we'll have initial setup and customization fees, licensing fees, training and onboarding costs, and integration with existing system. All these will be taken into account the costs and will be reflected on the business plan, of course. Now, while these areas appointed will undergo changes, the remaining factors of our business plan will remain unaffected by the CRM, and, of course, ensuring the continuity and alignment with our strategic objectives. Now we'll move on to phase 5B, where we'll be having the KPI measurement and understanding if the pre-established objectives in the beginning of the project were actually accomplished and successfully accomplished. So, as we can already say, only the end of the project KPIs will be evaluated, since the short-term and long-term ones will need actually the implementation of the CRM to deliver results in the patient quality and perceiving image of the Santa Madalena clinics. So, this way, we can say that in terms of cross-functional collaboration, we had totally achieved KPIs as well as VCW skills enhancement. In terms of group feedback meetings and percentage of tasks completed on or before the deadlines, and along with the percentage of scheduled meetings attended by the KDM, we can say it was partially achieved, and we had some complications in this, which nonetheless helped us guideline the process in a better way and according to our time constraint and resources. And lastly, there was another one which was totally achieved, which was the KDM satisfaction with the final solution. This way, we can guarantee that the implementation has the commitment of top management. Now we move on to phase 5C, the last category of phase 5. In this, the success of our CRM implementation is closely tied to key factors across each stage of the implementation procedure. Let's focus on these critical success factors. So, in assessment and planning, establish a dedicated project team and define clear objectives is crucial, along with top management commitment and effective communication are essential for aligning efforts. In configuration and customization phase, the critical success factors are customizing the workflows and integrate systems to suit the clinic unique needs, along with the success which relies on aligning business and IT operations and the willingness to share data and adapt processes. Further on, in training and onboarding, we will train staff effectively with tailored materials and hands-on sessions. The required factors for success are encouraging adoption by incentivizing engagement and providing ongoing support. In data migration and testing, it will be to ensure the data integrity through meticulous testing and feedback loops. And in this sense, the required success factors are early identification of discrepancies and robust backup plans are crucial. Then, in terms of deployment and rollout, we'll implement the CRM system in stages, starting with the pilot clinic, we will continuously monitor and gather feedback for iterative improvements. Remember, in this case, the success of our implementation is closely tied to these factors. As the timeline and implementation go hand in hand, we thought it was more important to focus on these success factors that will ensure a smooth transition and maximize the benefits of our CRM system. Lastly, in the implementation and control phase, we emphasize measures to ensure proper monitoring and optimization of our CRM plan. So let's explore these key measures. First, we have the feedback mechanisms, where implement feedback mechanisms for both staff and patients to gather input on their experiences with the CRM system, like surveys, suggestion boxes, or regular meetings. Then we have regular reviews and audits, where we'll conduct regular reviews and audits of the CRM processes and workflows to ensure compliance with established procedures and identify any deviations or inefficiency. Further on, we'll have the performance of metrics tracking, as we already saw in phase 5B. In here, we'll assess the impact of the CRM implementation through KPI testing and evaluation, continuously tracking and analyzing these metrics to once again assess the impact of the CRM implementation and identify areas for improvement. These will be split in the end of the project, short-term and long-term KPIs as we previously seen. Then, further on, we have benchmarking and comparison, in which we'll benchmark the clinic's CRM performance against industry standards or competitors to identify areas of strength and areas needing improvement, conduct regular comparisons, and identify best practices and opportunities for innovation. And lastly, we have continuous improvement initiatives, which also goes in line with the last just said one. So in this, based on the feedback and performance data, we'll make the necessary adjustments to the workflow system configurations. And in this way, we'll establish a culture of continuous improvement by encouraging staff members to propose and implement ideas for optimizing the CRM process. So this way we come to the end of the phase 5. So by implementing these measures and controlling them and ensuring not only the money but the manpower and minute are successfully implemented, this way we can ensure once again the successful implementation of the CRM, which will once again improve the operational efficiencies and improve patient care. Thank you for listening, and now we'll move on to the conclusion.
In conclusion, our project's comprehensive approach and strategic insight lay a solid foundation for the successful implementation of Dentrix at Clínicas Santa Madalena, making a significant step forward in enhancing patient care and operational efficiency. As we move forward for a successful project completion, the next steps involve initiating the implementation phase with Dentrix and Clínicas Santa Madalena. This entails crucial discussion on final costs and aligning project timelines. Furthermore, we'll evaluate the effectiveness of our efforts through short and long-term KPIs, ensuring that our CRM implementation enhances the patient journey. And additionally, we'll focus on developing advanced data analytics to extract deeper insights for CRM data, enabling Clínicas Santa Madalena to maintain responsive to healthcare trends and maintain a competitive edge. The implementation of the CRM systems bring forth several outputs and managerial implications. Through enhanced patient experiences, staff training, and digital transformation, we anticipate significant improvements in clinic operations. However, to ensure successful adoption, effective change management strategies are imperative, alongside continuous performance monitoring and strategic decision-making supported by CRM insights. Proper resource allocation will also be essential for ongoing system optimization. Our application of the VCW methodology provided invaluable insights and lessons for future projects. The KDM's participation proved crucial for project accuracy and alignment with corporate goals. Applying the VCW facilitated systematic analysis, guiding our decision-making process and enhancing team dynamics. However, we acknowledge the potential for further improvement by reapplying certain phases, such as phase 4, to yield even better results in the future. This report reflects the work done by Per, Mariana, Antonio, and Gabriel during the second semester. The team addressed the problem of how Clínicas Santa Madalena can enhance the overall patient journey, While using the value creation wheel method, the team looked for a wide range of solutions to solve this problem. The report concludes with a proposal of the implementation of one of the selected solutions, which is the implementation of a CRM. One of the requisites of the value creation wheel is to involve the key decision makers in the process and incorporate stakeholders' inputs in a very dynamic way. In order to do so, we have involved in our study the planning manager of Clínicas Santa Madalena as a key decision maker of the company. A special thanks to Francisco Montelano and also professors Luís Lage and Carlos Marques for the valuable input throughout the value creation wheel process.